Bro,
What up, man?
what's good, man? You didn't hear that?
I heard it. I heard it. I heard it loud and clear.
You don't sound impressed.
Hey, I ain't even about to, man. Listen, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. You talk about some. You talking about somebody sounding impressed. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
Anyway, man, I ain't got time to be messing with you, man. What's up to everybody coming through in the building? I hope y'all enjoyed the intro. If y'all seen it, if y'all didn't, y'all late. But actually, we kind of late. We had some technical difficulties on somebody's end, but we'll talk about that later. Big Mike, what's the deal? 1 o'clock in the
Good,
morning,
man.
wake your ass up. I mean, wake up.
Bro, see,
Look,
man.
now Big Mike can see it as well. You see this? If you were part of the page, you will be able to get your comments seen. Big Mike, you see that?
Yeah, I see that, man. Well, you get too excited, man. You're too
Hey,
excited.
yo,
Too
I
early,
like
man.
change the Saul
Let me
Williams
see.
is what we gonna Saul Williams, I really appreciate you being on here. I appreciate it, but we'll
Mick
get the
Williams.
special guest in without further ado. We'll have them introduce themselves, but Double Trouble is definitely on the screen today. Big
Oh
Jackson,
man,
Big
look
Jackson.
at this dude. Always got to do something. Oh my god, man.
Hey, so
Hey,
I didn't
look,
know this
man.
was gonna happen. I didn't
You
know it was
never know
gonna
what's
happen.
you never know what's gonna happen with him, man. You never know. Like I feel
Look,
sorry for his brother in the tough times because you never know what's gonna happen with this
all
dude,
right, so if
man.
y'all want them on the screen like we want on the screen, please go to the business page and write them in, just like Saul Williams did. She said, "Hey," and she's on the screen. Bow, just
Mick
like that.
Williams.
All right, take
Mick
her off the
Williams.
screen. Boom.
Mick Williams,
Huh?
man.
Wait. I'm
Mick
sorry.
Williams.
First and foremost, thank you for having me on here, Nathan Jackson. Currently at Scott Air Force Base, Illinois, 3F5, base functional manager here at Scott, and happy to be on the show.
Big Mike, go ahead, man. I just know this is gonna be crazy, but Big Mike, go
Hey
ahead.
man. Hey man. Hey, you go ahead, sir. Who are you?
Hey
Who
man,
are you, man?
I'm the other one, man. Nicholas Jackson at NORAD at US Northcom, defender by trade.
Oh my
But
god.
uh,
Let him go,
then
man.
I
Let him
had
go.
then I had to become a 3F5. But Major Kimberly Guest, honor me, making me a defender. So I'm always a defender.
Oh,
Big Mike, where were you at when this honorary defender thing happened? Because I wasn't there.
I don't even think I was in the Air Force when this happened, man. I wasn't a member of the family when that happened, man. Actually, when it happened, Jack was asleep. He was asleep, and this all was a dream because there was nobody else there. There was nobody else there but him, man. Nothing. Nobody else was there, bro. We should have known this
Man,
kind of craziness was going to happen, man. But
so
anyway,
same time, were y'all on the same basic training flight?
We was. Nathan was my element leader in basic training, and we were both chow hall runners. So I was in a different bay, and then I was getting in a lot of trouble. So they did a trade and moved me to my brother's bay, and I slept like 3 bunks down from him, or 3 beds
really.
down from him.
Nathan, tell me how that made you feel. Because Nathan, I know you was the good one out of the two, and Nick was probably causing you all kinds of havoc, and they couldn't get y'all. How did they keep y'all from getting mixed up?
So the funny part is that we joined the buddy program, came in on 4 June of 2002, went through basic together, same flight. I remember the day that we got there, the early morning that we got there, and we're waiting in line. Band instructor approaches us and says, "Hey, y'all play an instrument?" We said, "No." He said, "Well, I tried to help you out, so best of luck." So one day we going through the process or whatever. We're sitting in the day room, and you have a number associated with your name. So our Ti is saying number one, number two. Then he says 19. He says 20, and I said present. And then he says 21, and Nicholas says present. And so he looks up and he's like, "You got to be kidding me! Are you serious right now? I got twins." And then it just went,
That was it.
from there.
That was it from there.
That,
Oh
man,
man!
that's
And then
crazy.
you had. Not only did you have to live with this dude and all his insanity, you got to go to basic training, and then still
Right,
had to deal with his insanity.
right. And then not only that, there was one moment, on the night that we got there that early morning, he was crying. Like real talk, he was crying. He was saying,
I need to hear
"No,
this.
no." He was
Oh,
like, if I can do this. I don't know. We been real, right? I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. And I was like, man, you got it, man. Don't worry about it, man. You're gonna be good. And then
Wow.
when we got presented our coin, I'm talking. When we got presented our coin, when we went from trainee to airman, he started crying, man. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, yeah, that's the side that y'all don't see.
Yeah. Hey man, go ahead. You want to tell your side of the story? Or you just want to let that man? Because I believe him. I believe
100%. Couldn't sound any more truthful. Everything.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm gonna roast him while we on this show, so I'm letting him have his moment. So I thought we discussed this, Nathan. I thought we was gonna be on the same page for this show, but obviously we're not. So I'm gonna roast you.
I'm just trying to be like your head and look out for you.
Hold on. We already have a question. Hold on. Let me see if I can put this in
and
here.
Pete, don't be jumping 12 years ahead to the retirement.
Right.
You base your career off the air conditioner.
I mean, basically, hey, look.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So my brother didn't score high enough, so he had to lean on me to get in. So
All right, Nate. Go ahead, bro. Tell us how it really went.
Man. I didn't know y'all was from Chattanooga. I had no idea.
I did. I'm gonna tell you how I know. We was at the infamous NCO club, the patio. I don't know who. Somebody else had something. And Nick. Nick had to go out there. He must have yelled it out about 50,000 times. Then he found somebody that was like lived 15 minutes away from him. And
what?
Yeah, bro. What? He know what I'm talking about. He know exactly what I'm talking about. Somebody was on the patio talking about it. They said they messed around and said Chattanooga, and then it was a wrap from there, man. Nick, I almost had to arrest him because he looked like he started like crip walking or something. Like, hey, he turned into Snoop Dogg. Like, what was it like? What was it like, man? I mean, because like,
hold on. Hey, shout out to military for donating. I don't care. Shout out to military donating the $1 in the chat as y'all see below. You could donate to the show. He just donate $1. It will show up on the screen. We really appreciate the donation. You are a celebrity now. Man, we'll go to our first question, man. It came from Chief Counsel. Y'all can read it on the screen, but it says, which one is considered the ladies, man? Nathan, please go first with all these questions. Nathan, please go first with every single one of these questions.
Yeah. And Nick, you better watch yourself because you know this is live, and I'm sure the wife got a Facebook page. I think let's try to adjust it a little bit with just being competitive, right? What was the competition level like with y'all two? Did y'all feel like it was one? It was just more like not competitive. Like, I don't want to see you grow. Like, all right, my brother there, I want to see him eat, but we both gonna eat.
Hey, Nate, it's never been that way. Nate, I got you. I look to Nathan. Like, Nathan knows this already. Like, I tell everybody that man is gonna be a chief master sergeant. Everything that man has done since we were airman basic, he joined honor guard first. I wanted to do honor guard. He's done all these things, and he was just like, hey, Nick, I need you. I understand you having fun, but I need you to sit up here and tap into these resources. He made staff first time. I don't think I made staff until my third time. Then I became a PME instructor. Then he became a PME instructor. The only rank we made together was master sergeant. But I'm always my brother's biggest hype man. I will always be his biggest cheerleader.
Yeah, so I never looked at my brother as competition, and I don't mean this in any cocky way or whatever, but I don't look at anybody as my competition. It's mainly myself, right? And so, but one thing about him, I think that was God sent to have us go, on this path together. So therefore, if I ever, deviate from certain standards or whatever, he's there right there to bring me back on course. Also, it's just that opportunity of just, connecting with him, getting to understand, hey, what are you thinking like? What's your 3 to 5 year plan, or what are you thinking about as you move forward? And, we're forward thinkers. Like where we are right now, and not to get into, the whole military thing or whatever, but we talk about evaluations, right? Nicholas and I have been writing our own evaluations since we were senior airmen. And we just had this vision, like one day there's going to be a board that's going to come, that's going to happen, and it's going to take place. And look at where we are now. But, I lean on him a lot. I pick his brain for certain things. He's literally my biggest mentor.